Yo, they say a hit dog gon' holler. Oh, baby, listen, I'm tired of these haters trying to be shady, talk about the it's not our fault, y'all don't promote us, y'all don't be domestic violence situations. Sorry, I'm not knocking her head between the washer and the dryer. Baby, I ain't been between the washer and the dryer since 2020. No, that's not funny. Not even. But for real, I don't mean to be shady and if you like way about this, it is, but some of y'all are born. A lot of y'all videos not getting put. Have no. Y'all are bland. And you know, no tea, no shade, but a lot of y'all not too nice to be as a couple or individual. And man, I mean, I know Chris kind of, I rude, but y'all be kind of like, eh. But no, for real, no tea or shade. Never have to shade me. If you're not where you at right now, media, it's probably because just boring. Sorry. Thank you. Y'all, oh my soul, come here. I'm not finna chase y'all, man. Y'all niggas is too new. That part. Now get up and come on. Oh my soul. I'm not finna chase y'all, man. Y'all niggas is too new. There are over Yeah, this is for my girl. This one for the mother. Now and go and top me. When I see this, this is how small and 145. Yeah, this is for my girl. This one. Oh shit. To let you know that he wasn't be able to come. I didn't want you guys looking forward to that. I told you. Let you know that he wasn't going to be able to come.
Hello, you want a big show? When is it? Tomorrow. What time it start? I think 2 to 7. Got something on? Yeah, I got something for yesterday. Like outside of Auburn, I don't know. You taking Kenny with you? Yeah, he going with me. Daddy mama got something. Oh, I don't got nobody to watch Autumn. For real, you got nobody to watch her? Ain't no. What's on the menu? I don't know what's all on the menu. Got a gift? I mean, yeah. Don't everybody bring something to the baby shower?
No.
You got that? No money. More money. I'll get you something. What you got to wear? It's cute. It's well, I don't know. I don't feel like being around people. So, nah, I ain't gonna lie. All right, then. All right. Hey, man. You all right? Yeah. How are you? I'm good. I just, somebody hurt my family. My name's Mike. I can't just let you treat my family. You have a family? I do protect them. Somebody got my family. Anything I could do, here you are. Get me a coffee or something. McDonald's. McDonald's is good. Want food? Sure. What would you like? Actually, you know what? Have one. This is $5. You save that for yourself. Double quarter pounder with cheese. And a coffee. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Wait here. I'm sorry. I'm just, food. It's comfort food. We get it. No problem. I'll be right back. So much. Please be here right now. Right now? I lost everything. It's burned down. 7 people. Here's a fact. I can hear it. Yes. Yes. That would work well. I haven't had one of these in a while. Yeah. Of course. Grab me some socks. Put these in your backpack. You do this? Socks I sell. Well, I'll buy one from so you can. Absolutely, because look at this. That's all sock is gone. Yeah, you could use socks more than anything. So far. Thank you. Check that toe. Yeah, just like socks. All family and we're very tight knit. So it was a house fire. Really? Yeah. It's terrible. It really is. But you're still here? Yeah. So are you. I wouldn't be out here doing this. Yeah. Understand how life really is. Yeah. It's fine. We're still here. So we get to enjoy it for everyone. Yep. That's the. Yep. Yo, money, bitch. No, bro. You calm down. Yo, black guy. Are you serious? What? Just because I'm robbing you back? I mean, why would you think that? Maybe because you're me. How you know I wasn't a white guy? Because, bro. Who's me? Talk black. Sorry. I didn't know black was a thing. I didn't mean to say okay? How would you feel if I just assumed you was a gardener? And a gardener. How would you feel if I assumed mariachi man? How would you feel if I assumed you?
I'll be fine with it. I have a love idea.
How would you feel if I assumed all you did was get drunk and
Wow.
watch soccer? How would you feel if I assumed you only eat chicken and watermelon? How would you feel if I assumed you only eat tacos and fajitas? Hey, actually, I actually an amazing taco truck. Really, I probably won't like they don't have grape soda.
Yeah. Look,
Coolio
Mike Tyson.
with that hair.
He moved.
Oh, that's.
He moved his hand.
Oh, I seen that. Did he?
Yeah, Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson like, hell nah, I'm gonna touch my booty hole.
Bite your fucking hand though.
On Easter, that is not no holiday. I just felt like I had to get on here and say this because y'all know y'all idiots. Did you just say bitch? You should say one more. Shit, fuck, bitch, hell, yeah, give me that mouth. Keep it up. Shit. She's very much keeping it up. You're not even doing anything.
Oh, that had more boost than that.
Excuse me, ma'am. I love your outfit. You look funny. You look timely. And you ain't wrong, Queen. You got an amazing day, beautiful. Yes. Excuse me, ma'am. We'll be 43, not 32. I'm just like, oh, wow. This is the time of the 2028.
I missed the boost 3 times.
Okay.
Give me about all of the league sports and I be a part of it 100%.
The fuck?
34. They'll be 10 years old. They're
Yeah.
the preteen phase where they constantly want to whatever it is they want. Just for saying it. Saying it again right now.
Sing it again right now. Oh, stop it. I don't know why I hesitated.
And make sure, once again, your jumps in there hollering. Come in. Drink your water.
Ooh, that's gonna cost us. That's gonna cost us. Threes, do that. So what you gonna do?
This is more than enough.
Shit.
I know he drank his own. Ross.
Oh, where's the third?
I don't know how. Excuse me. Oh. You know what? So both from multi-lost.
Um, I never had them.
You didn't find the black one when you were making up the bed? Oh. Perfect.
No, I didn't. You got in your bowl. Let me get it. Okay. I didn't hear it fall or none either. But I wasn't looking for it, so maybe it did fall.
It's literally freezing.
Good. Whoa. What's he doing? Second? Somebody?
Are you streaming?
Uh-huh.
How could I hear you?
Huh?
I thought you'd be having your stuff muted.
I do. Oh, I threw him a lot. He gave me a 50. I got that. Let's try that. Damn.
Created by me for all of you.
I don't got any to take down my hair.
Welcome to the Waverhood.
The Wayfair vibe at our place.
The last time I saw Jason, I was about 17 years old. He came to, like a conference with me. And during departure, that's when, saying goodbye, he was trying to kiss me in my mouth. And I just kind of, and that was the last time I physically saw him.
So you stopped communicating immediately after that?
Yes.
What went through your mind when your potential father trying to kiss you on the mouth? I can only imagine, but I want to hear from your words.
That he can't be my father.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to believe that he's my father.
How did your grandmother react when she heard that he tried to kiss you?
She told him, she said that if he calls here again, that she will cut his off.
Got it.
That's what she said.
Oh, okay. So let me go back a little bit, because I know I read that Jason wasn't in your life as you grew up. When was it that you actually first met Jason?
So I want to say between the ages of 17 and 19.
Okay, and then this happened when you were about 17, 18, right?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, okay. So how did you end up reconnecting with Jason after not talking to him for so long?
So he put a post on Facebook saying that he was looking for me, and I responded to see what was going on, because at this point, I have my son.
And then, so what were the conversations like between you and Jason over that time?
Every time he reaches out to me, it's about his problems. It's not, how am I doing? How's my grandson doing? It's always what you got going on. When he hit me up on Instagram telling me he has something important to tell me, I'm thinking something happened. And he's just telling me that he left his wife.
Yeah.
Which
yes,
leaves
he did
it
leave
bad.
his wife. He's with me.
Yes. Hi. How are you doing?
I'm Rose.
Do you know this woman?
No, I don't.
No, we only talked on the telephone. And she's a sweet person from what I already spoke to. But as far as I'm concerned, Jace, I don't care what he went through in the past. All my children, they love the ground he walked on. They call my house and asked me, we didn't call to speak to you, we called to speak to Jason. They have a beautiful relationship.
Understand.
So I don't know what happened with them in the past, but I know what type of man Jason is now.
Got it. Thank you. This is Rose, everyone. This is Jason's girlfriend. I'm hearing that, and I understand your perspective, but I also heard earlier that he called you sexy daddy, sexy baby. Is that true?
This is before Miss Rose ever stepped into the picture.
Well, how did that make you feel? Is this immediately after he tried to kiss you, or
No, this was years.
So he tried to kiss you, and then years later.
Yeah. I don't feel it's fair that he should dump his problems, his traumas, whatever it is he has got going on. I don't find it fair that I should have to take all of that on.
Does he treat you more like a friend than a daughter?
Yes.
He does?
Yes.
Yeah. Here, my producer told me you gave them a list of everything Jason said. Is this why you were hoping he's not your father? That he didn't meet you until he was 17, came to your presentation drunk, tried to kiss you on the mouth, called you daddy sexy baby? Yeah. That's the problem.
That was the problem.
Those are the issues. Got it. Well, listen, everyone, it's been 17 years since you've seen your alleged father. So everyone, please welcome Jason to the show. How are you doing, Jason?
What's up, Carl?
Nice to meet you.
Nigga sound like Shaq.
It's a pleasure. How do you feel about what was just
What's
said?
up, Carl?
I'm sitting backstage and I'm like, first of all, daddy sexy baby. I mean, I'll call you daddy baby, yeah. But sexy, no. I wouldn't never step outside of my. How you gonna tell me?
I'm looking you dead in your face.
Yeah, and I'm looking you back dead in your face.
You was living in Ohio and you said, "Hey, daddy, sexy baby, how you doing?" I was like, "What's up, dad?"
I'm gonna call you sexy, but I'll call you daddy baby, yeah. Because you're the first fruit of my loins.
Are you sure about that?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
Yes, I am, and I couldn't be more adamant about it.
Okay.
I couldn't be more adamant about it.
If you knew I was your daughter that entire time, where were you? Where were you? You couldn't do what? The same thing was doing?
No, I couldn't get to you because I couldn't travel. Back then when
we was all still in New York. Why?
Because I was homeless. I was out there. Yeah, I was running the streets. I was drugging, acting like I ain't had no sense. That's because we decided to let you go to your grandmother so then you can grow up and have a good life. Streets are not going to bring my children up. I'm going to try to do something that I can do to make sure that you have a better life because I don't want none of my children to be like me. I want my children to be better than me.
Jason, 2 questions for you. How long were you on drugs?
I was on drug life for about 14 years. 14
years of addiction. Okay, then. And secondly, one of the biggest complaints or one of the biggest concerns that she has is that you tried to kiss her on the mouth. Did that actually happen?
Tell me I'm lying.
No, I don't ever recall that. I mean, I can recall always trying to kiss you. I mean, because kissing babies. I mean, babies, yeah. Babies, yeah, but being a grown woman like that.
I was grown.
Come on,
I was a teenager.
That would be absurd.
I was a teenager.
That would be.
I was a teenager. So I want to know. Can I ask him a question? So I want to know. My question is, hold on. When you called my house when I was a teenager after that, right? And I wasn't answering your calls. Do you recall that? You recall any of that?
No.
Not
in Staten Island.
Oh, word. But you do remember coming to the house sitting on the porch with me that day, right?
Yeah.
The first time me meeting you.
Yeah.
So you don't recall anything after that? You don't remember calling the house and I was not taking none of your calls? You don't remember when Grandma picked up the phone?
No.
Okay.
No.
Were you on drugs during this time?
Yeah, I was.
You were? Okay.
Yeah, I was.
Were you drunk at her presentation as well?
Yeah, I was. I was intoxicated, but not intoxicated to the point that I'm not going to know what the heck I'm doing. You know, she's a child, and everybody should know that boundary, that cross.
But you crossed that boundary. You attempted to cross that boundary.
And for her,
that's the reason why there was no contact, sir. Like, I don't know why you seem so confused to why I don't want you to be my father.
Jason,
I
question this. Did you ever have any doubts that this could be your daughter?
No.
Okay.
No. I've always had that confidence in myself that this was my firstborn.
Okay, so if you knew that, where were you? I don't care about a drug. I don't care about none of that. I really don't care about a drug. I don't care about a bottle. I don't care about none of that. I don't, because I'm a mother myself and I do everything that I have to do to take care of my son. And you know this.
I understand that, and I'm proud of you.
All right, so I have to do what I have to do to break these generational curses. So if I have to leave you alone, regardless of the fact, whatever it's looking like, if you're my father or not, if I have to leave you alone, I will completely do that.
So you say that you've always felt in your heart that this is your daughter. You say that you were not around because of drugs, but then you did show up. If she then separates herself and doesn't communicate for 17 years, do you never question why, or feel like as her father, I should be questioning and prying and saying, why are you not talking to me? Let me give you a space to open up. Because for me, I understand how drugs and alcohol played a part in you not being there. But once you were there, if she separates and she's distant, why didn't you try to reach out?
They like taste like cleaning them, but they're not even like cleaning them.
Hey, Alicia. Hey, Tatiana.
Because we were living in different states then.
Okay.
I have no way of getting there. What am I going to do? Walk from there? Just to go all the way
Where
to
were you when I needed that when I was 4 or 5 years old, though? That's what I'm saying.
See,
It's like you want to be
about
dad of the year when I'm already grown,
No,
right? When I'm already paying all my bills, right?
I'm not
When I
trying
pay
to
my
be
rent
dad of the
by
year.
myself, right?
Jason, can you understand why Carolyn is so upset?
I do understand what she's upset. I do understand that.
You do. And from your perspective, why is she upset?
It's because I wasn't there for her when she needed me the most.
And now you want me in your life and you just expect me to just be like, okay. And I'm not.
I think what we need to do now, before we can get anywhere else, let's take a look again of the thing, because I feel like it's important for you to see this. These are the things that she's really upset about. You've acknowledged the first part that you understand she feels like she's abandoned, but she didn't meet you till she was 17. You came to her presentation drunk.
And
you
that's
tried to
what
kiss her on the
happened.
mouth. You called her daddy sexy baby.
That happened.
And dumped his problems on her.
Yes, you do.
Your problems.
Baby girl, how do I dump my problems on you? And I'm calling to find out how you do.
No, you did not call me to see how I was doing. When the last
What's
time
the
you
first
reached
thing I
out
do
to
when I
me,
ask you
so let me go back. So you remember when you hit me up on Instagram telling me to contact you?
Instagram, I never had an Instagram account. I never had an Instagram account, so I'm gonna hit you up on Instagram. I never had an Instagram account.
Because this is what we're not about to do.
No.
I didn't come out here. I want the truth.
What we need to do now is to have the DNA truth. Because we need to know first if this is your father or not. So this is a DNA mystery that you've been waiting almost 17 years longer to get the answers to.
Right.
This is your truth to open, not mine. And this will tell you if Jason is your father or not.
Baby girl, listen, before you open up the envelope, this is the start of a new beginning. I need to start afresh. You came from me. You're my firstborn. I can't take back what I did. But if you can just give me that one chance to be your dad.
Why would he say that?
What's it say?
Jason is your biological father.
Okay. Well, before we go any further, because I heard the speech you made, and I'm glad that you're in the space and mindset, but I also need you to acknowledge the space and mindset your daughter's in.
Yeah.
Now that we know this, I already know how you feel about this moment. I'm looking at you. I can see that there's a bit of disappointment here because of the
Yeah, I'm tight right now. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Yeah, I know. What I think needs to happen is that I do understand your desire to let go of the past and to move forward. But unfortunately, one of the things that I try to teach people on this path is that it's not so easy to let go of the past for children especially. Because though you have made strides, you started a new family with Rose, you have these new kids, she's still been alone. The 14, the 12-year-old, the 5-year-old kid that was by herself has still never felt like she's had the love from her father. Has still never been there. On top of that, there's been situations that are her truth that have never been acknowledged and haven't been discussed. So we got to go down the list. That's why that list was so important. She first of all said that you felt like you tried to kiss her. That has to be which happened. which happened.
That happened.
So whether or not that is your truth, this is her truth. And if you say, I really want to build a relationship, you have to acknowledge her truth. So I think the first step, before it can be, we forget about the past, is, are you willing to acknowledge that you're sorry, that you tried to kiss her, and that you called her sexy baby?
I can acknowledge that.
There is a lot of hurt and pain here. It's also compiled right now by a little bit of shock, because I think you disassociated this being your father for a while. And so right now she has to then process that. So I appreciate the fact that you've taken steps to let her know you're sorry, that you let her know that you do want to build a relationship. What I would say to you, if you could take my advice, is that leaving this stage, do two things. When she tells you anything she felt or experienced in the past, acknowledge it and say, I'm sorry. Listen to her. And then when you call her or you talk to her, if she's ever open to it, don't talk about anything that's going on in your life right now.
Just listen to what.
Just listen to her. Yeah, because there's years there that she felt as if most of her life, all of her life, that she felt like you weren't there to be a father. So when she hears things like you being this father for Rose's kids, for these other people, she never got that. So if you do want to really make amends, you got to be able to say, you know what? You're my priority. I'm listening to you. I'm not talking about my life. It doesn't matter what I'm going through. It doesn't matter my health. It doesn't matter anything. It's about you.
I'll acknowledge that.
Yeah. How do you feel about that?
I'll acknowledge that. I know it's going to take time. I know it's going to take a lot of time.
Yeah.
And you know what? You got all the space that you need.
All right, so respect that. Respect that. Don't be blowing up my phone.
I know. I will respect that.
So I would say, just understand, he's going to do the work. He's heard you. He said he's sorry. He's acknowledged. I do feel it's sincere. And I pray that you two can find a way back together. I really do. Good luck.
Thank you. Thank you.
Have you heard? Mel Jackson. She fights like a demon.
I'm here to protect you.
Today on Karamo, your children are siblings and y'all had never met. This man had a baby with Christian.
Found out he had another girl pregnant.
And had a baby with this woman around the same time.
2 days after you gave birth, he wanted to be back with me.
And now they're finally meeting each other.
If I wanted him, I could have him.